Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? Make plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I like. Hello, Mama.
Okay, sorry. I'm newly married, and I have a stepson who's on the spectrum, and
How old?
14.
Okay.
He's nonverbal. He's really sweet. What I wanted was essentially to meet with the mom so she can teach me her tactics on how to get him up and potty and everything like that. And I think I'm at a stage where the father and I were not looking eye to eye. I'm currently sleeping in the guest room due to the fact that we've had multiple potties in the master bedroom where, he would come and lay with us. And I try to express that, hey, just go sleep with him in his room rather than ours.
Wait, time out, Sister Bibiana. I just want to make sure I'm clear. Mm-hmm. Your husband is allowing his 14-year-old autistic son to come and sleep in y'all bed with y'all?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, and for me, this is all new to me because he is nonverbal, and he is attached to his dad, so I didn't want to step on anyone's foot. But it's been accidents after accidents, and the mattress is completely soiled up. The mom doesn't want to help in a sense of meeting with me so she can teach me her tactics, and I feel alone and extremely annoyed.
And you say the mother is not meeting up with you to give you any insight.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the behavior here is not allowed at the other house, and I just kind of wanted to know what her tactics are, how I can communicate. I've tried pretty much everything. I've asked for classes so I can better communicate or learn to communicate because this is all new to me.
And you and your husband have been together how long?
I want to say we're newly married. I want to say we're going on 3 months now.
Okay. And how long, because I know you guys were dating before that, how long has the son been in your life?
I want to say 3 months. 3 months.
Okay, about 3 months. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how does your husband react? First of all, have you been honest about your feelings about this with your husband, and what has been his response to you? How does he react?
Very defensive. The first time when the incident happened, I had brought it up, and I just asked, hey, can I have my own space? Because this is all new to me. And, I brought briefs and things to prevent accidents from happening and so forth. And so it's just, I'm met with, you don't like him, and I'm like, no, he's my son too. It's not that I don't like him. I just, would like my own space, but also know how to, manage certain things. We had an incident where I brought up that, hey, there's in the pantry, he accidentally used the restroom there. And it was, I'm going to blame the dog. And I'm like, we're not going to blame, my dog. And I'm just always met with just defensive, or you just don't like him, or you're not trying to get to know him. And I just kind of stopped communicating altogether, because it's like if I try to positively reinforce anything, he gets extremely defensive. So I'm just
okay.
I've just kind of been I feel defeated.
I don't know what to do. And so he's actually urinating and defecating while he's in the bed with you too.
No, just urination.
Okay, urination. Okay, understood. So is there a reason he's not wearing pull-ups on a regular basis?
That's something I try to bring up, but I'm met with defensive. Oh, he uses the restroom perfectly fine throughout the day. And I'm just like, okay, cool.
Okay. The other question I have, do you feel, first of all, okay, he's autistic. It sounds like he's also intellectually disabled. Would you agree with that?
Yes, 100.
Okay, and would you put him at mild, moderate? I know you're not a psychologist, but based on your experience, would you put him at mild, moderate, or severe intellectually disabled?
Severe.
You would put him at severe. My next question, do you feel your husband has, out of his love and concern for his son, has he enabled that boy? And what I'm asking is, has your husband caused a significant developmental delay in his son by babying him and not challenging him to actually grow commensurate to his disability? Like, has he kind of crippled him somewhat? Because what you're describing to me sounds more like a 6 or 7-year-old, not a 14-year-old. So I guess I'm kind of wondering, has the father, has he kind of sheltered his son to the point where he inhibited his growth and development?
I have to say 110% due to the fact that I know for a fact things that he does here, he does not do back home.
Okay. So he's able to do more than what he's doing. The father is allowing him to do this.
110.
Did you know any of this going into the marriage?
No. I knew more of, I have a son and he's on the ADHD spectrum. And I'm like, okay, I want to take classes and learn and communicate. And, this is news to me. So, and I've not been met with classes or even a meeting as simple as with a mom and given any pointers. And I'm honestly just lost.
Okay. Well, number one, my first recommendation. Well, 14, he's still in school, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about school for a minute. Does he get bused to school? Do y'all drop him off? Does he have an IEP? Is he special ed? Tell me about the school situation.
So we do drop, not we, I've completely washed my hands with having to do with anything, but he does drop him off at school. The bus stop.
Any complaints from school at all?
No.
Okay, so that's not really an issue. So number one, I strongly recommend that you and the father go to counseling to deal with this situation, if you want to make this relationship work. Do you have any children in the home?
No.
Okay, no children yet. Okay. Were you planning on having some children?
I was, but at this moment, I don't think that it'd be a smart idea because even though he'd be present, I feel like I'd be a single mom because the focus would then go on to the child that needs it most, and I don't want to put any of my kids through it.
Understood. I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't want to sound offensive with this, but I'm just wondering your thoughts on it. Is it possible that your husband is using his son to force you to walk away without him telling you he don't want the marriage anymore? Is that a possibility? Because it seems like the father is making life quite uncomfortable for you. And it seems like the 14-year-old is his priority, because I don't understand why he's letting a 14-year-old sleep in the bed with his wife. That young man will be a grown man in a couple of years. What is he doing in the bed with you? So I'm kind of wondering, is he intentionally making your life miserable? And if not, why does it seem like the son's needs are clearly more important than yours?
Y'all hear that? Dr. Umar has no value for family, you guys. Our family structure, he's putting it into this lady's head that because this man has to tend to his disabled mental challenged child, that's a possibility that he's trying to run her away from him. He has no respect for family, the dynamics of family. This lady right here, I sure hope she's not taking his advice. Now, he can't relate to family. Look how he do his own family. And he reminds me of that little boy she's talking about, because he's at home with his mama himself. He hadn't left his mama womb, his mama bed. Right now, they say that that's his mama closet right there that he's in right now. And he is what? Almost 50. I'll tell you something, y'all. Don't take no advice from this man. This man has no value for family.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, if that's the case for me, I'm so drained. I'm so drained. I think I'd be content with it.
And I definitely believe in protecting marriage. But are you sure you want to continue with this if he doesn't make the recommended changes that will come from you two going to therapy? Are you sure you want to stay with this?
No, and that's, something that I've been pondering on for the last several days while I've been sleeping in the guest bedroom, due to the fact that, like.
You're sleeping in the guest bedroom?
Well, yeah, my bed is soiled up, so I'm not going to sleep on there.
Okay, but the father and son are still sleeping in your main bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in the guest bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still there? Why are you still in that home at all?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at this from the outside in, not to speak negatively of your husband, but if my daughter came to me with your story, I'm packing her shit up myself and she's moving out of there. You follow me? Like, this does not sound fair to you at all. You're 3 months in, and sometimes.
So Dr. Umar is out here giving parental advice. When time after time we have saw his daughter in a mental crisis, we have heard his daughter and saw his daughter being beat up. We have seen his daughter to seem like she just needs help. But this is what Dr. Umar say. This is by the shade. He writes a lengthy response to his daughter Nisha regarding their relationship. Dr. Umar says his daughter is looking for a money grab and is clout chasing after she hopped on live stating she wants to be paid $3,000 to $10,000 per interview. She has reached out to me intermittently for the past 8 years or so since high school. Now the young lady says she hasn't seen him. No birthdays, no graduation gifts, no nothing. My number has not changed in 20 years. This was done intentionally so that my children could always contact me no matter what, he wrote. Each and every time that I have heard from my child, I'll ask to see and spend time with her. She has never accepted my request for a meeting in all of these years. And then I think he got pissed off at her when she was said that she wanted a relationship and she was asking to see him. I think he got to calling her baby smirk. But the dark truth about Umar Johnson's daughter disappearing popped up recently, right? I'm gonna play this for you guys. It popped up recently that she had disappeared. She was missing. She told the authority that someone was trying to kill her, and a good Samaritan tried to help her out. She said that her dad was famous. The man said that he Googled whatever she told him and up popped Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar's out here giving parental advice like he's this great dad, like he's been this responsible father. And guess what, you guys? He hasn't did nothing for his own kids. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you, these women's called Dr. Umar, right? His last girlfriend that we know of, she said that he had never met her son. She called him for the son, but he ended up being it, sacking her in bed. They end up having a relationship. He never asked about the son. So anyway, Dr. Umar, would you guys allow Dr. Umar to counsel your children? Would you guys like Dr. Umar to teach your children? Anyway, you guys, I heard recently he was a no-show too. I'm getting this from I need some understanding, right? this is where this credit go to, where a good Samaritan found Dr. Umar's daughter, right? She was under some type of mental crisis when he found her, right? So he said he took her in, whatever, locked the doors because he don't know who might be chasing her because she said somebody was out to kill her. But anyway, make a long story short, she told them that her father was famous. And then I guess he typed in whatever information she gave him, and boom, Dr. Umar came up. And this man right now is giving parental advice to other parents. I have a problem with that, Dr. Umar. I am an elder. I'm not gonna be so hard on you. All I want you to do is get it right. Go see about your daughter. Swallow your pride, your ego. See about your daughter. It's probably gonna be difficult, right? Because she's grown, she got a lot of anger. But you can work through that with your daughter. Just take it from this elder. Your daughter needs you, Dr. Umar.
Let's talk about it. Today we have a clip regarding Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter and how she was found by a citizen. With that being said, let's get into it.
Come. What, sir?
I don't know.
Yeah, come. I was at the slave, right? I was actually waiting on a call from Captain Mashad, right? And as the call comes in, the call I was waiting for, a sister, by the way, I'm at a slave in a shopping strip. Right? It's not a mall, but it's a shopping strip. There's cars in the parking lot right in front of us. There's cars going by. So I'm just standing out there waiting for the call. As the call is coming in, I go to answer the call, and some random young sister comes to me and says, "Could you help me? Somebody's trying to kill me." I'm like, okay.
And so she just ran in the store and came straight. Did she go to anybody else? She just came straight to you?
Well, I'm standing outside the store.
Okay, I got you. So you outside the store. Okay.
And she ran to me. So I'm the district manager for that area. So I was just visiting that store that day. I just happened to be
you like the boss. You black. Black people, they like to let you know their title. I ain't no regular nigga. I'm the district manager. Pop your shit. Pop your shit, man. They the district manager of the store. All right, go ahead. You ain't no lightweight.
Okay, so when she says that, being to the Hebrew Academy and all that, I'm like, okay, I don't know what this sister's on, right? I don't know if she's really in danger. I don't know if she's lining me up. Holiday season coming up.
Right.
So I bring her into the store and I lock the doors. There's the store managers in there, a couple of sales reps are in there. So they're in there with us. So I lock the door because I don't know who's following her. So I turn to her and I say, "Are you okay?" At the same time, I'm looking outside. There's nobody outside. It's a ghost town. So she's like, and this is her exact words. She says, "My father is a celebrity and somebody's trying to kill me." And I'm like, that's a weird choice of words.
Right. That is a weird choice of words. Right. Now, did you think she was capping?
Well, when she said it like that, I looked at her face. First of all, when she's a young sister.
Okay.
But her face was like, her skin was peeling.
Okay.
Kind of, right? I looked at her jacket. It was a jacket I could tell she hadn't washed in a little while. And she had a tote bag full of clothes. Right, so I'm examining her. I'm looking at her up and down, trying to figure out what's going on with this sister. So everybody else is just, that was in the store manager, the reps, they just stayed to a corner, right?
Right.
They don't know what's going on. They don't understand why I locked the door. So I'm saying, "Who's trying to kill you, sis?" And she says, repeats it again. My father's a celebrity and somebody's trying to kill me. Can I use your phone? I said, no problem. I go and I get the store phone to give to her. She says, the number I want to call is on my phone, but my phone is dead. Do you have a charger? I bring the sister to a corner and let her sit down. I give her a charger to charge her phone because there's a plug right there. So she's charging her phone, and she just starts talking gibberish. Like she talking about, I'm an entrepreneur, I own 5 businesses. I'm seeing the system's not right in her mind.
Right. Because of the way she's
Right.
talking,
I'm sorry.
like she's rambling and everything like that. Got it. I'm with you.
All the time. So she just rambling and talking about random things.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as the phone comes on, like her cell phone gets some power, she calls 911 immediately. I'm like, that's weird. Like she said she had somebody to call, right? Hey,
Right.
she could have use the cell phone to call 911.
You thought she was gonna call a family member or something like that, I'm assuming.
Right. That would have been logical to me.
Right.
But she calls 911. And as soon as they pick up the phone, she puts him on speaker and she's speaking to some woman over the phone, some police officer. She says, "Hi, our father's a celebrity and somebody's trying to kill me." Again, right? These are exact words. So the person is trying to keep her calm and ask her who is it and what's going on, and ask her what's her name. She says her name.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When she says her name, I go right on my phone and I'm trying to figure out who's your celebrity father. So I'll put in her first name and her last name, and then I put daughter of, and boom, it pops up. Right? It pops up through I don't know if you want me to say it. I have no problem saying it.
Not yet.
All right, so we're going to pause it right there. This is a little bit lengthy, so I'm going to kind of fill in pieces to the puzzle.
So, yeah, you guys have to go to the rest of this from I Need Some Understanding. The dark truth about Umar Johnson's daughter disappearing. Go see about your daughter, Dr. Umar. It will be interesting to see the psychologist, how he worked his way out of his own advice that he's trying to give to other people. Now let us see how you work this out, Dr. Umar. Show us that you are this wonderful psychologist, and you could start out with going to see about your children.
Initially, their invention consisted of 4 small windows, a movable camera, TV screens, and microphones. The cameras could move from one window to another. These cameras were connected to a sign. If necessary, the attendant could stop all lanes by showing the stop sign. Morgan's invention was patented in 1923, and he sold the rights to General Electric for $40,000. Number 99, home security system. The 1960s were one of the most dangerous times in American history, and for a black woman whose husband was always working at odd hours, staying alone in her home at night left Marie Van Britten Brown feeling pretty vulnerable. Unfortunately, their neighborhood had a high crime rate, and Marie was concerned about the slow response time of the police. In response to this, Marie came up with the first home security system when she was 40 years old. Initially, their invention consisted of 4 small windows, a movable camera, TV screens, and microphones. The cameras could move from one window to another. These cameras were connected to TV screens inside Marie's home. By using the TV screens, Marie could see who was at her door without actually having to be there physically or open the door. The microphones were also important as they allowed Marie to communicate with the person outside without having to face them directly or open the door. Marie Van Britten Brown's invention of the home security system has had a significant impact on the security systems we have today.